I have experimented with many types of meditation, but today I would like to share a meditation that I believe helped me more than any other meditation to really set a strong foundation in my mind. My name is Kenton Whitman, and I believe in you. I call this meditation the Dancing Monkey Meditation, and I believe that I invented it. Perhaps not. Perhaps there are versions of this meditation that I haven't heard of. But one night I was laying in bed, looking up at the ceiling, and this meditation came to me. At the time I was lamenting how much my mind was a monkey. You've probably heard that saying, monkey mind. And it refers to how our mind jumps all over the place, following this train of thought and that train of thought. I had been attempting to meditate over the past weeks, but every time I tried to meditate, my mind would go off on the most ridiculous tangents. What I was going to eat tomorrow, what happened the day before, that conversation with somebody, finances, videos I was going to make, and my mind would not stay still at all. For a lot of people that begin meditation, they experience this, and it's rather frustrating. It's usually helpful to learn that the point of meditation is not necessarily to have a still mind, but to bring ourselves back to that stillness over and over again. Each time we do that, I've said in other videos, it's like a push-up for our mind, and it trains our mind in a powerful way. Yet still, I desired some stillness in my mind. The more, because I had been meditating before this, the more that we meditate and get those little tastes of stillness, the more we realize that monkey mind takes a lot of mental energy. We think it's normal because it's our daily default, but it is draining. It is stressful. We get those tastes of stillness and we want more. I wanted more, for sure. Yet, it eluded me again and again and again. So I thought, I wonder if there's a way that the monkey in my mind could be used. Could I use the monkey's energy, its tendencies, to actually harness the mind? And that is where this dancing monkey meditation came to me. Here's how it works. Every time I take a breath in, I'm going to focus, just for the space of that breath, on one thing. When I breathe out, I'm going to relax into stillness. When I breathe in again, I'm going to focus on another thing and continue that cycle. When I was laying in bed, I started it with, there was a wooden ceiling and there were knots up in the wood. And I started concentrating on one knot and just focusing on it. Breathe in, focus on that one knot, breathe out, stillness. Breathe in, focus on another knot, breathe out, stillness. In doing this, I found suddenly that my mind could stick to the meditation in a way that I had never experienced before. What I had secretly done is catered to my monkey mind. It wanted to switch from idea to idea, and so it loved this thought of switching from one knot to the next knot to the next knot. Now, as I did this, and I continued this practice, not just with knots, but with just about anything. It could be different objects in the room. It could be bodily sensations. It could be thoughts. It could be an emotional state. No matter what, I would think, banana, stillness. The feeling in my big toe, stillness. The sensation of this breath, stillness. The more I practiced this, just within 1 or 2 days, I started to notice that my mind was not running off in the way that it usually did. Very quickly, I was training my mind into dancing with the monkey. I found that because I was training my mind to be still for that moment, I could very, very easily stay focused on, for instance, the words that someone was speaking to me. And if my mind started to go off on a train of thought, it was very easy to take a breath in and refocus it on something, and then a moment of stillness. Now, this meditation progresses. At first, we begin with a different object for each breath, but then just double it up for 2 breaths. Stay on one object. Banana, stillness. Banana, stillness. Now I've just doubled the length of time that I'm able to keep my mind focused. And the truth is, the entire time that we're doing this meditation, even though we're jumping around consciously. So again, we're using the power of the monkey inside our mind against itself. We're kind of secretly doing what it wants, but training it at the same time. Because our mind is focused the entire time that we're in meditation. And if it gets out of focus, it's very easy to bring it back. Because I don't have to bring back always to one thing. That seems like a big trial. Always to the breath, always to the breath. But here, I can occupy the monkey mind by giving it something different each time. After 2, you might move to 3 or 4. The more we do, the more we learn to sustain on one thing. And we're just developing this strong, strong sense of mindfulness. The next step is to take the mind from focusing on one thing or one object, and instead, on the in-breath, we're focusing on open awareness. I find this easiest when I'm going for a walk in the woods, for instance. You can use it, walk down the sidewalk. You can use it sitting in a room. That in-breath, I'm open and I'm aware of my full environment. Out-breath, stillness. If you've been practicing the object meditation version of this for a while, when you begin moving to open awareness, it's going to be a lot easier than trying to start with open awareness right from the beginning. Now, as you start to cultivate this open awareness, then we take that stillness where we go into no thought, and we put open awareness there too. And at this point, in a very short amount of time, I would say within 2 or 3 weeks, I had trained my mind into being open and aware in a way that I had never experienced before. This dancing monkey meditation has done wonders for me, and I hope it does wonders for you as well. Please share your insight and wisdom for meditations that have worked well for you, especially ones that helped you to really foster a good foundation of mindfulness. For those of us who are struggling to meditate, any tips or tricks to really stay focused and to develop these good meditation habits? These videos are co-created by me and the patrons that support this channel. Please, if you enjoy and value these videos, consider standing beside me You can do it for as little as $1 a month, and it makes a huge difference in my life and in my ability to bring these videos to the world. Thank you, my friends.